Want to master Excel's sumifs function? Today, I'll walk you through the 3 steps to set it up without errors, just like this. What's the purpose of the sumifs function? It's used to perform sums based on more than one condition. Let's say you have a table like this one, showing the results of your digital marketing campaigns, and you need to find out which social network brought in the most jeans sales. In this scenario, the sumif function won't do the trick because it only allows for sums based on a single condition. And here we need more. To calculate sales from Facebook, the first condition is that the social network must be Facebook. But there's a second one. The product must be jeans. This is where the sumifs function comes into its own because it lets you sum up with up to 127 conditions simultaneously. The first of the 3 steps is to open your sumifs formula and specify the data range you want to sum. This step is straightforward because you're after the sum of sales, right? So, you select the sales column. An important detail, since you'll want to drag this formula down later to calculate sales from other social networks, you should lock this range by pressing F4 to prevent it from shifting. The second step is to indicate the data range Excel should filter by and the criteria for filtering. Since you need to filter rows where the product is jeans, the filter range is your product column. Select it. As for the filtering criteria, it would be that the cells contain jeans, correct? Well, you can specify this criterion in 2 different ways. You could simply write jeans in quotes, and it would work seamlessly. However, we'll opt for the second method, selecting a cell that already contains the condition. Why? Because this allows you to swiftly calculate sales for any other product. For now, select the cell with the condition and lock it with F4. Moving on to step number 3, adding the other conditions. If you close your formula at this point, you'll see it already works and will give you the sum of sales. But this sum represents the total from jeans campaigns without filtering by social network. To add the second filter, follow the exact same process. Just add another filter range and a second criterion. But before that, remember to hit the subscribe button. Every week I'm gonna give away a complete Excel course worth $297 to 10 of my subscribers. Let's continue. So, since you need to filter by social network, the second filter range is the column with the social networks. And because you're specifically interested in Facebook campaigns, for the second condition, select the cell that says Facebook. Close your formula with a parenthesis, and there you have it, the sum of sales from Facebook campaigns that sold jeans. To calculate sales from the other social networks, simply drag your formula down, and boom! What about sales from shoe campaigns? Since you didn't write the condition directly in the formula, but selected the cell containing the condition, all you need to do is replace jeans with shoes, and you're set. What if there's a third condition, like needing to show sales by network but only for February campaigns, or only for campaigns that ran between February and April? By now, you know how to add additional conditions. It's merely repeating the process. However, when conditions involve dates, things get a bit more complex, and you're gonna need a couple of extra functions. But don't worry, you'll learn how to manage that in the next video. See you there!